Hey reviews.org fam, thank you for joining me for another video. I have for you today 10 top iOS apps. I'm gonna help you plan meals, I'm gonna help you find hiking trails, I'm gonna help you keep the kids busy, I'm gonna help you find OpenTable reservations, because outdoor dining is packed. My wife and I tried to go recently and it was booked through the night. So I'm gonna help you with all these things with these 10 apps. Let's go. Okay, diving right in, we're gonna start with my first app, one of my favorite apps for helping you figure out what to make. I've run out of ideas, y'all. But Mealime, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, actually allows you to find recipes, see what you're going to need to make those recipes, which cookware. It will show you which ingredients you need to make those recipes. And then when you're ready to start cooking, it's going to show you how to make that dish. So it really takes the guesswork out of anything. And then when you click Start Cooking, it takes you step by step through preparing those meals. And you can even set it up so that you don't have to touch it. Just waving your hand in front of the sensor on your camera advances it. This app is so well thought out that once you put your ingredients and once you figure out which dish you're going to make and then go to the ingredients, you can connect with Instacart, connect with your local grocery store, which does delivery, and have the app export the groceries to that app's grocery list. Like I said, Instacart or maybe Ralph's, Kroger's, whatever your grocery store is. It'll export your ingredients to that list and then allow you to purchase online those groceries. There's just so much guesswork that it takes out of here. You can see some of the most popular apps. I have mine in here as vegetarian with some options. So it really, that's been tough for me trying to figure out what to cook. But Mealime or Mealime, however it's pronounced, really has taken a lot of the guesswork out of this. And as you can see, it is free like the other apps I've shown you. But if you want to get some of these meals, as you can see, you have to commit to the pro level. But there's still a bunch of meals here which are free to use. Here's a chicken and bell pepper fajitas with guacamole. Jump into Mealime, grab that app. It's going to help you choose which meals to make, take the guesswork, take some of the brain power out of it, so you can use that brain power for something else, like solving an argument between the kids. AllTrails is a great app which uses your GPS location to show you all the trails in your area. It's really simple. Like I said, AllTrails. So you can pull it up and then you'll see top trails in your area, top trails nearby. You can create an account for free. And again, these are all free apps. You can create an account for free and it will allow you to save apps and do all kinds of things after you've logged in. It'll even show you one of my favorite parts, which is dog-friendly trails nearby. And this is all without me having signed in, by the way. So without having signed in, you get that. You cannot add your favorites if you haven't signed in. If you don't create an account, if you don't want to give up your information, you can still see all the trails in your area. But if you're going to actually save favorite trails, do all those kinds of things, you're going to have to log in and create that free account. What logging in does is, again, it allows you to save favorites, create lists, see them on maps, and you can even record your trails. I thought this function is really cool. Let's turn that brightness down a little bit so we can see that a little better. So I love the fact that when you go on a hike, you can actually record your trail, you can take pictures, you can get different parts of the map, you can get parks maps, you can get topographic. It really gets really detailed there, and you can see all kinds of information. And again, on the trail, you can actually take photos, and those photos will be recorded with your trail hike and attached to that information. It is just a very feature-packed app. It has a community functionality where you can actually see your friends' hikes, what hikes they've gone on, the pictures they've taken on their trails, so you can decide if it's a trail or a hike that you actually want to go on. So that is really cool. I highly recommend AllTrails. It is just an awesome app. And maybe while you're out on the trail, you see some things that you're curious about. Maybe you have the kids with you and you want to identify the things you're seeing. So let's pull that up. Let's get into my next app. That is iNaturalist. iNaturalist is a really, really cool app which allows you to identify what you're seeing when you're out, flora and fauna. So you simply take a picture of it. And one of the things I like is that you can actually take things that are already in your camera roll, like I did here with this hibiscus flower I took a picture of on a walk one day during work, and people will come in and help identify the things for you. You can even, as you take pictures of things, you can go in and click Suggest ID, and what it will do is it even pulls up items that look like what it thinks you took a picture of. I can't say that it's always amazing, that it's always the best, but it does a pretty solid job. Like when I took this picture of the hibiscus, and you can see it pulls up Chinese hibiscus and rock hibiscus, heartleaf hibiscus. It pulls up these different hibiscus plants and lets me know which one is which. Again, with the community support, you can see I have people who've suggested different things to me, what they might be, what the different plants might be. Here's another one that was from my camera roll that I just uploaded to the app. And when you go into your area, you can see there are different markers for different things people have seen and taken pictures of, which have been identified in your area. So that's really cool. If you want to go check out some of those things, you can go do that. And while you're out on that hike, maybe you want to shoot some video of yourself doing the hike, you and your family, you and your significant other. Maybe you want to get some really cool shots, some really cool stuff for social. One of the things I like is DoubleTake. DoubleTake is a really cool app which allows you to utilize all the cameras like a director, like a film director. So you launch DoubleTake, and DoubleTake will, as you can see here, it has both cameras. So that's my front camera and my rear camera. And it'll allow you to go full screen with that. It'll allow you to have it picture in picture. And you can even choose between which cameras that you're going to use. I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max here. And of course, it has the wide, ultra wide, telephoto, and the front facing. So I can choose which cameras are going to be in that shot when I go back to it. So, and I can even choose how the picture in picture is going to be, as you can see here as well. So then when I go back to it, let's see here. There we go. When I go back to it, it'll have that. You've got a little histogram down here so you can see your brightness, your colors, and make sure your shots look good. And then again, you can change up your picture in picture here. I've got it split screen. There you go. And you can have it back that way. And then you can go back to the camera icon down here, choose your camera angles, and then go back to your screen and see things the way you want to see it, the way you want to direct it. So DoubleTake, again, really cool app that allows you to have better control over how you're using your cameras on those hikes. And speaking of being out and about, when you're out and about, how do you know if you're actually getting the best gas prices when you go for those drives? Well, of course, you're going to use GasBuddy. For those of you who don't know, who aren't already hip to GasBuddy, GasBuddy is an awesome app that will show you all the gas prices in your area. So you tap on Find Gas. You can find gas along a route if you're traveling somewhere, or you can just find gas in your neighborhood. So it'll show you all the gas prices in your neighborhood so you can find the cheapest, the most inexpensive gas and go ahead and fill her up. This is especially useful because with so many cities opening up right now, gas prices are actually going up. So you definitely want to hit GasBuddy right now and download that and use that before you go out on your hikes or your road trips, or even if you're back in the office and not working from home. This is just an invaluable tool that's going to help you make the most of your money. So, work is done. You've hit GasBuddy. You've got the cheapest gas. And now you need to find a place to go have some dinner with friends, socially distanced, or with that significant other. But everything is so busy right now. OpenTable is the solution. So with OpenTable, what it does is it's an app that allows you to book reservations from the app for different restaurants. So you'll be able to use this to sign right in and find somewhere to eat and go ahead. You can see the wait times. You can see what times they have available. So let's go ahead and pick this one. It gives you information. As you can see, it's talking about the added safety precautions as a result of COVID stuff. I'm here in California and everything is fairly strict here. So it's going to show me information about that. I can view those safety precautions and it goes right to what that restaurant is doing to keep their patrons safe. Here, the Mercado at Beverly Hilton, you can see where their times are. And once you click a time, you can go ahead and select your options. It really is a robust app and it's going to help you. There's a restaurant my wife and I absolutely love that's local. One night we tried to go out there and it was booked solid through the night. Another night, the next weekend, we tried to go there and it was a 2 or 3 hour wait. But with OpenTable early in the day, we could have jumped into the app and booked that time and gone ahead and been able to eat at that restaurant that night, which we did not do. But you're going to do that now because you have that information, right? So let's say leaving the house isn't your thing. You're in the house and you're watching a ton of movies. HBO Max has some great things coming out, and that just came out. Coming to America 2, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Zack Snyder's Justice League. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and download 2 apps. The first app I'm going to talk about is one called, and it's one of my favorite apps for entertainment, it's called JustWatch. The JustWatch app is a great app that you can use when you're trying to figure out what you want to watch. So let's say you want to watch Blade, one of my favorite movies. I've actually purchased this. I know exactly where it is for me. But you want to watch Blade. You don't know where to watch Blade. So what you do is you type in Blade. Oh, that pulled up Trinity. We pretend like that one doesn't exist. But it's here already, so we'll talk about it. You pull up Blade Trinity, and it shows you where you can stream it for free right now on Fubo and HBO Max. And then it's also going to show you where you can buy it as well. So you can buy it and rent it from these services here. Now, once you've found a movie or show you want to watch, because this works with movies, TV shows, all kinds of things. Let's say you're watching and you want to know when a good time to run to the restroom is. This is also one of my favorite apps. It's called RunPee. What RunPee does is it allows you to see in your movie when there's going to be the opportune time to run and pee, to run and go to the bathroom. So you pull up a movie you're about to see, like here we go, Raya and the Last Dragon. It will tell you when there's going to be slow moments in the movie, when there's going to be heavy dialogue, maybe not so much action. It's going to show you when the optimum and ideal times to get up and go to the bathroom are. Now, this is especially useful, again, if you're outdoors, if you're out the house and at the movies. Not so much if you're at home and can pause the movie, but maybe you're watching with the kids and you don't want to pause and you're going to run and use the bathroom real quick while the kids are watching without missing anything that's crucial or critical to the plot. And these last 3 apps I'm going to show you are just fun apps. 2 of them are for your kids, and the last one's for you to have fun communicating with the young ones or communicating with family and friends over text messaging and social media. So let's dig into those. Duolingo. Most people think of the Duolingo app as an app for languages, but this is Duolingo ABC. Duolingo ABC is an app that actually teaches children how to read. So you put in your information, and once you do that, you're going to go ahead and you fill out the age of the child, the different options. And then you can go ahead and jump into the app, and it's going to talk to you and move you through the various stages of learning how to read. Very basic, very simple stuff.
Your name is spelled G-D-G-G. Put your name back together. G-D-G-G.
Very cool. The other app for children is, you may be familiar with Khan Academy.
Khan Academy Kids.
There you go. So Khan Academy has a kids version of Khan Academy, which teaches them all kinds of things. The great thing about these apps for kids is they respect privacy. So you're not going to have in-app purchases for the kids where you're going to give them this app and all of a sudden you have $300 worth of things they've run up inside the app. And it's a highly awarded, highly lauded app. So definitely give them a look-see, try them out. They're going to be great for homeschooling. And again, it is something the kids can do with you, and you probably should walk them through some of this, but there's also some great activities in here that they're actually going to be able to do on their own. And last but not least, one of my favorite apps that I use to communicate. Now, many of your keyboards have this already built in, but the app itself has a lot more content in it than even your keyboards are going to have, and that's Giphy. I personally speak most things in GIF. So Giphy, the app itself, is going to allow you to find and locate a particular GIF you want to use. You'll then be able to jump into the menus, download that GIF direct to your phone, and then use that GIF in the messaging app, social media app of your choice. And like I said, this has a deeper database than your keyboards, because sometimes you'll go looking for something that just does not come up in the keyboard, but then you go directly to the Giphy app, not Jiffy like the creamy peanut butter. Giphy, hard G, change my mind. So you can go directly here, find the GIF you want, download it directly to your camera roll. As you can see here, save the camera roll. I'm Tshaka Armstrong for reviews.org. I've shown you 10 awesome apps to help you during this pandemic time and beyond. 10 apps to download right now that are just going to benefit your life. Do you have any apps that are your favorite apps that you'd like to share with us? Go ahead and do that. We'll check them out in the comments. And I'll have some more apps coming at you soon for Android, and we'll dig into those as well. I don't take it lightly that you spent your time watching with us. I appreciate you. I'm Tshaka Armstrong, reviews.org. Catch you on the next video.